Previously, in the Shattered Lands, the heroes of Reuven left a village behind them with its myriad of problems and questions. They had solved what they could, and for now at least, Reuven was on its own. They struggled with leaving so many of their own behind, but the adventurers knew that time was not on their side. The tourney was in a few days, and winter would soon be at hand. They made their way through the countryside, making good time. The weather held, and they met no foes or monsters on the road. After the events around Reuven, they were ready for anything. However, the only thing that they met on the road was fellow travelers, grateful to share their fire. They finally arrived after 2 days' travel at the great fortress of Riverwatch, where the tournament was soon to begin. Exploring the fortress, the heroes took lodging at the Boar and Shield Inn near the northwest gate. They found the rooms to be clean and comfortable, and the food and drink adequate. They sought news and found that the local stable master, Ebo Rhett, owner of the Southwind Stables, had lost a prize warhorse. The magnificent steed, named Ironmane, had been stolen, and Rhett was desperate to regain the warhorse. As Brother Bertram and Sir Venric went to speak to the stable owner, Kepri and Kadrak went to sell the loot that the party had garnered from their adventures. The halfling and dwarf were able to sell the treasure at a good price, but found sharp eyes watching them on their return to the inn with full sacks of coin. Meanwhile, the cleric and the knight spoke with the stable master and took the contract to find and return Ironmane. In lieu of payment, they agreed that Venric would ride Ironmane in the tourney and then return him to Ebo Rhett afterward. In addition, after a season of breeding, the stable master would return Ironmane to Sir Venric permanently. That night, the party reconvened, discussing rumors they'd all heard and looking into the events of the tourney. They were each interested in different events, and each of them speculated on their chances. They sought their beds early that night, knowing that the next day, the tourney began. Welcome back.
Be back.
Tourney.
Session 30.
Mm-hmm.
Just love those round numbers, I guess. So, we find ourselves, you awaken the next morning. It is a clear day, late fall day, nearly winter. The sun is out. And as you awaken, you know that later this morning, you've heard the chatter that everyone attending, or everyone that is going to be attending, must be later this morning at the tourney grounds to decide that morning if what events they're going to sign up for. And so that is where we begin things. Give you all a moment to discuss.
Well, I think the first thing we should do is sign up for any competitions that we want to take part in. Has everybody decided the ones that they want to compete in?
Yes.
I think I have.
Kepri, you're joining the melee, right?
Yeah, I thought that'd be a great idea. I actually really want the brawler's knuckles. So.
I am going to take part in the grand melee and the joust.
That's it?
Not the horse racing?
Well, possibly the horse racing, but I have to find the horse first.
True. Well, he said we only have to sign up. I mean, I guess I don't know if there's any penalty for backing out of something. Maybe you could sign up, and if we don't find the horse, no harm, no foul. I don't know.
Yeah, I think when we go to sign up, we should ask about that.
Is any one of you wanting to take compete in anything on the first day?
No,
We're on the first day again? November 20th. Wrestling matches, knife throwing, and a brawl.
I'll join the brawl.
I am going to join the brawl and the wrestling matches.
I'm going to do riddling, tale telling, and cooking.
On day 2, I want to do the drinking contest and the boxing match. on day 3, I want to do the Grand Mole and the dancing contest. And then the riddling contest, the eating challenge, the strongman competition, and the cooking competition. And that's it. Bertram was very, he's trying to be cool about it, but he's very excited. You've never been to something like this.
I might compete in the wrestling and the brawl as well. Possibly the boxing match. Definitely the Grand Melee. And definitely the Grand Joust. That is, if we find Iron Man.
I think on day 2, I'm going to skip the boxing and just hit the drinking. Seeing as how everyone here is humans, it has a massive reach advantage.
But you're a dwarf.
Yeah, but when somebody can punch you from 1.5 feet away and you can't really... That's why I'll get in a brawl. I'll just knock them to the ground. And then
I was saying, you'll make up for that in the wrestling and the drinking.
The ground and pound.
Exactly.
I don't expect to go far in the drinking, but I'll go far as I can.
What about you, Clay? Are you going to sign up for the drinking contest?
No, sir. No. I don't think I should.
Throwing, lad.
I thought about that one. I thought about that. Thought I might do pretty well at that one.
I can personally attest that you're pretty good with that spear.
Right. It is a shame, though. Think of how many of our comrades would excel in these contests. Were they only here?
Copper's going to be so mad he wasn't here for the knife throwing.
Or Rigel for the archery.
Rigel to help us find Iron Man.
Yeah.
Or the dragon for the tale telling. Brixus.
Oh, I thought you meant like the wyvern.
No,
Celavus.
He would win.
Celavus could certainly have probably won the riddling contest. Not that you won't, of course, Miss Keprina.
Well, there may be someone more clever here than I. That's the fun of it. Find out.
Possible.
So then, after we sign up, do we know what time the feast starts?
So what you have been told is after, pretty much late morning, when there's a bell tower, it will toll the 9 a.m. Everyone that is going to be competing in anything, and then also all the onlookers. And Dave, you haven't even needed to ask anyone about this. They've simply all talked about the fact that, you've heard them all talking about it. Everyone is going to throng the tourney field. Not everyone will throng it for every single event, obviously, but especially at the beginning, because that is when the Lord Commander Navarre will address the, everyone assembled and everyone will sign up for everything. So, essentially, as long as you're over there by 9 a.m., you're good to go. So pretty much by the time you guys eat breakfast, get around, wash up, you can just head over to the tourney field, which you can see there on the map to the southwest.
And then after that, we can look for your horse.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. We'll go over there. We'll sign up for the competitions that we want to take place in, and then perhaps we can go look for the horse.
And I'll bring the letter from the sergeant with me, and sometime during today try and see if I can find someone who will get it to the Lord for me.
And if while we're signing up, if everyone could just look out for a name, and I'll kind of lean into the group so that no one can hear, looking for Sir Vargas. If anyone sees a Sir Vargas, please point it out to me.
Will do.
Bye.
And at that, let's finish our breakfast and head over there.
All right.
Very good.
You guys finish your breakfast and you make your way to the tourney field. And you can see The keep is emptying out as just a steady stream of people are making their way to the tourney field, where all the events are held there. And they, again, there are guards, obviously, and there are people that are still, but even you can see some of the shop owners are blocking up and closing up and going to the tourney field. And as you make your way there, it's packed. The stands are already full, and it's standing room only all around. But again, you realize that not everyone is going to at all times be at every event, but right now everyone is coming to sign up and do what needs to be done, and also to hear the Lord Commander speak. So at this point, you make your way there. I'm assuming you grab a spot. You guys are able to kind of find a spot near the fence.
I can't see.
I'll lift her up, stick her on her shoulder.
You sit high atop Brother Bertram's shoulder, and he, again, on top of his broad shoulders, you have a very good view, of everything. Kadrak, you're having a rough.
He also can't see, but as soon as Bertram looks at him to like look for the pickup, he just growls at him.
He steps away and finds a barrel he can climb up on or something where he can see at least. Constantly trying to shuffle. Venric and Bertram are both tall enough to where they can easily see over most of the crowd. And you can see as the crowds jostle for position and the din grows in proportion as more and more people arrive, eager for the great tourney of Riverwatch to begin. All eyes turn to the Lord's box, which dominates the west end of the tourney field. And then you see him. Stepping forth to the forefront of the Lord's box, you see the mighty form of Lord Commander William Navarre. His powerful voice, well used to roaring commands on the battlefield, carries easily through the commotion of the crowd, and they quiet to hear him. Welcome, one and all. The Lord of Riverwatch smiles as he gestures to take in all the crowd that are gathered before him. Welcome to Riverwatch. As he says this, the people erupt in applause. I bid you all welcome. To all competitors, I bid you good luck. And to all of you, may the light shine upon you. The applause grows, and the Lord Commander turns, gesturing for his wife. And you see stepping forward to his side, the genteel and beautiful Lady Asara joins him. Asara smiles and waves to the crowd, and they roar even louder. Behind them, you can see several other notables, such as the court wizard, Baltar the Sage, and Lady Navarre's young ward, the Lady Gwendolyn Sutter. As the applause slowly dies down, Lord Navarre raises a fist and shouts, "Let the tourney begin!" The roar of the crowd is thunderous beyond all that you've seen as the great tournament of Riverwatch begins. As the Lord steps away, you can see that there is a captain that steps forward and raises a hand for silence. As he does this, you can see soldiers around. He says, "Those who wish to compete," he's quiet, and they finally, the murmuring grows down. "Those who wish to compete must sign up." And he kind of gestures, and you can see a scribe. Actually, there's a panel of about 5 scribes seated at a long table. You will form an orderly line. You may sign up for all events, or you may sign up for what you wish to compete in that day, but you must make the morning sign up at this time every single morning, 9 a.m. It should take no more than an hour to get everyone through and signed up. And with that, you can see the lines are already forming, and you're one at a time, and you can see they're probably, 12 to 15 soldiers out here just making sure everything's orderly. as people begin to move through. And as you were all speaking of it, of course, the today is Sunday, the day of the great feast. And as you've heard and know, due to the generosity of Lord William Navarre, everyone eats for free. All you can eat throughout the day. This is part of so by custom, there is a feast at the beginning and the end of the tourney. And so the feast begins today, and you can go pretty much anywhere they serve food and eat your fill. And you can try different things. But as you, as you know, today will be, this morning will be, or not today, tomorrow morning, which is Monday, November the 20th, will be the first competition, which will be the wrestling matches. Following at midday will be the knife throwing competition. And late afternoon will begin the grand brawl. So essentially, you can sign up today, or you can sign up in the morning for tomorrow's events. You can also sign up today for any events that you wish to partake in.
Bertram will wait his turn, and when it comes to his turn, he will sign up for every event, all the days that he named.
Every event, all the days.
To exclude, I guess, he can't really do the knife and there's some he's just not trained in.
Sure he can. If he
wants.
All right,
then he'll freaking do it.
He's going to be so exhausted by day 2.
I love it so much.
This is going to be great.
All right, Bertram waits his turn. He gets a little ahead of the rest of you, and you can see him telling the scribe, is looking at him. He says, "Name?"
Bertram.
I see. Writes down.
The first tourney,
And you can see the scribe is also writing down your general description. He looks up. He's like, "Cleric?"
Yes, the Argent Lord.
Welcome, brother. Very well. What events?
Everyone, save the writing ones. I do not fancy them. Those
and
the
scribes and the soldiers all kind of like glance around at each other. They look at Bertram. Very well. Everything save the riding then and the joust, I'm assuming?
Yes. Anything involving horses? No.
Very well. We shall exclude you from that. Most excellent.
Oh.
Next.
Is it true? I can eat anywhere, you say.
Yes. This is a great feast of our Lord Navarre. Everyone here is welcome to enjoy the bounty of his table.
And I shall, and I'll step aside.
Give me a perception check, Bertram. Okay. You don't notice anything, and you step away.
Okay.
Next! Which one of you is in line behind Bertram?
Venric will step in.
Venric strides forth. Ah.
Well met. The name is Venric Truesteel.
Venric Truesteel. He looks up. Sir Venric Truesteel. Knight?
Yes, that's me.
Ah. And you can see he kind of has, as he says that, he's flipped to back in the book, and he's looking at different coats of arms that are on parchment in the back, and you can actually see the crest of House Truesteel, where they look for all of that kind of stuff. And as he looks at you, he says, excellent. The Lord Commander will wish to be informed of all noble knights. And he flips it back. He says, yes, my lord, what events? As you know, you only have to decide for the day before or the morning of.
For the first day, I'll take place in the wrestling match and the brawl.
Very well. Very well.
Day 2, well, I guess we'll come back and sign up for those days, unless we're able to sign up for all the up front.
Yes. You all just keep track of what you're signing up for, because I don't want to do the math on it. So just on your paper or something, you can just write down what you signed up for here. But yeah, you can go through and sign up for everything should you wish it.
Yes, that's what I'll do. Day 2, I'll sign up for the boxing match and the... Actually, that's it for day 2.
Okay.
Day 3, Grand Melee. And then nothing for day 4. Day 5. Well, I have a question about the horse race.
Yes.
You see, I wish to take place in the horse race as well as the Grand Joust, but I'm not guaranteed that I'll have my horse in time. That's kind of a long story. I'm in the process of getting my horse. What happens if we sign up for it and can't make it?
Oh, did you forfeit? That's all. It's simply something was to occur. We have that happen every so often. Someone will get sick or someone will suffer a mishap in an earlier event. You just simply, this is so that we know who we're calling on to step forth from the list and such. So if you wish to sign up and then you get your horse, there are no problems there at all.
Yes, I'll take place in the horse race as well as the Grand Joust as well.
Very well.
And while I'm up there talking with them, keeping them busy, I try to see if I can find the name Vargas on any of these competitions.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
That's a 19.
You don't see Sir Vargas' name, although you're looking and you're scanning. But you do notice, and they write quick and they move quick, and it's not like they're hiding things, but they're hunched over their book. You do notice at each contestant, next to their name, there's a little box where they're also filling in, and you realize what's happening immediately, Venric, because as next to your name, it's like Sir Venric Truesteel, and the guy just takes an approximation of your age and build, and then you're a little surprised to see, as he puts down, would be an excellent frontline combatant, especially mounted in horse, would make an excellent leader as well. And you realize, Venric, this is all being done also to boost troops, and you would not be surprised if by the end of this thing there isn't a large call for recruitment.
That makes sense.
And he finishes writing, very well, my lord, Sir Venric. Next!
I'll step up.
Capri walks forward. He looks down. Yes, yes.
Yes, my name is Kepri. I am an apprentice wizard.
Ah, excellent.
I would like to sign up for tale-telling, cooking, and riddling.
I see. Very well. That is all?
Also, could you direct me to someone, perhaps a soldier? I have urgent news for Lord Navarre from Ruavin.
That captain right over there. Wait your turn and he'll see you. You can see a man with the rank and insignia of captain is talking to a small gathering of knights and just people that are joining in with questions. And he says he would be the man to see.
Okay, and I'll sort of start elbowing my way through the crowd towards him.
Okay. Very well. Next.
And I'll make my way up there.
Name?
Cadric Blackstone.
Oh. Doesn't use the Granite Hammer name. Interesting.
My Woody.
Like it. Very well. Cadric Blackstone kind of eyes you. And as he starts, writing all this down. Very well. So, Dwarf, what events do you wish to compete in?
Wrestling, the brawl, drinking, and eating.
Very well. That is it then.
Find his people.
Okay. And he steps away as well. All right. Are you guys going with Kepri or is she going alone? You guys see her kind of wading through people.
Cadrag's going with her.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll join.
I'll go with her.
All right. Kepri, you get there first. You see the this tall captain. He looks like he's, in his early 30s, and he's like, answers in front of you is a warrior. Yes, all weapons are blunted, and no magic weapons. Obviously, you can't use a blade of your own. Weapons will be provided. Have no fear. And he turns, he's like, what can I do for you?
Captain, this is for Lord Navarre, and I'll pull out the letter from Ruaven. Urgent news from Ruaven.
You're from Ruaven?
We passed through, and they asked us to bring this. They couldn't get messengers through. They thought they were being killed.
I see. He takes the letter slowly. He kind of glances around at your group, seeing, the dwarf walk up behind you, and then seeing the imposing cleric and knight. He kind of finally settles on the knight, and he says, I see. And he immediately defers to Sir Venric. My lord, this is your servant?
No, we are of the same company. We're adventurers.
I see. Well, I will see this letter to the Lord Commander. Where are you staying? He may wish to send someone to collect you, to speak with you at some point.
Oh,
Orange
it's...
Shield.
Yes.
Very well. I will see that he gets it. And you see him open his belt pouch, which is a pretty large one, and tuck it inside and close it securely.
Okay. Did that part.
Very well.
What now, Venric?
Well,
For horse thieves?
yes. Oh, man. This question is, where do we even begin?
Stables. We were going to question the stable boys.
Yes, let's head there right away.
You're not far from the stables where you are now. Is everyone going?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Purchase.
All right. You can see that the stables are not far actually from the Tourney field at all. If you go down North River Road, you'll make your way to Southwind Stables. The two of you know right where to go. You notice there are more and more tents being put up around the Tourney field as different warriors, knights, and just people kind of come. Not everybody can afford to stay at the inns, and the inns are pretty much filled up at this point. You were lucky enough to get here when you did, to get one of the last remaining rooms. And you can also see there are, there's everything from commoners to actual knights that are setting up, larger, more elaborate pavilion tents out in the clearings of where the trees here are, pretty sparse. They're all around, but it's not like right across the river as you look again to the southeast, you can just see nothing but forest, which is where the endless weald stretches. And to put it in just real quick context, I'll show you just a quick. Let's see. So you can see where Riverwatch is here. You have the Thunder River, and then it's just a wall of just massive trees beyond the bridge across the way. All right, you make your way to the stables. You can see the stable master is inside. You see stable hands moving to and fro.
I approach the stable master.
I'm going to observe everybody.
Okay. Sir Venric, what are the other two doing?
I'm just gonna be watching as well, see if I can pick anything up.
Okay.
That Cadrak will, kind of just stand around too, just kind of watch Venric's back.
Okay. All right. As Sir Venric, you go up to the stable master, Cadrak, a few steps behind. It looks like he's currently, checking the hooves of a horse. He turns as he hears your heavy tread, looks up. Master Venric. Glances over at the dwarf. Good to see you.
Well, man,
You as well.
This is Cadrak, another companion.
Debo Ret. Nice to meet you both. Oh, that's Sir Venric already.
So, Ebel, what day did you notice Ironmane was missing?
Wasn't long ago. It was 3-4 days back. Not a week, maybe about say 4 days gone.
4 days or so. How many men work at the stables for you?
Oh, right now I've got over a dozen hands working pretty much full time, as you can see, and you can see, Venric, that every stall is full, plus the yard is full of horses, because not only has he got the horses that he sells, but they're working on shoeing the horses, in some cases, just treating minor wounds, and there's also a pretty good stream of knights and men-at-arms and soldiers coming and going, as well as they're either dropping off or picking up horses and things like that.
All right. And of the 12 men that you have working for you, do they each work every day, or do you have different men on different days?
Right now, it's pretty much all hands on deck. Everyone that's working for me, I need them every day. So we've got, they've all been here pretty much the whole time.
Now, was that the case 4 days ago when Iron Mane went missing?
Yeah. As I say, everyone that knows I need help, I pay double as the tournament gets closer because it's long hours, and it's pretty much nonstop. So, I'd say for the last week and a half, I've been working everybody pretty hard.
All right. Would it be all right if I asked your men some questions?
Well, certainly, my lord. Do as you need. I certainly need the help. Figuring this out.
Very well. If you were me, who would you start with?
Oh, one of the new lads, probably. I mean, not that any of them have given me reason to doubt them, but I'd say I've got about half dozen that work for me, year round, and they're always with me, and so I can't see one of them doing something like this. I mean, I pay them well. We've got a pretty good group. A lot of us are almost like families. So I would start with maybe one of the new, but I mean, even them year after year, they do work for me.
I see. Could you, before I begin, could you show me the stable that Iron Mane stayed in?
Certainly. Just this way. And he starts leading you back. Meanwhile, Bertram and Kepri, give me perception checks.
Okay.
21.
Dirty 20.
Wow. Okay. Venric and Kadrek, you go to the stable that's closest to Ebo's office. Meanwhile, Bertram and Kepri both, you're just kind of standing there, nominally acting like you're talking or just looking around, but, kind of just glancing. You catch sight of one young man. He looks like he's maybe all of 18 or 19, and he keeps glancing over where Venric and Kadrak are talking. It looks like he's mucking out a stable, and as they start heading out to go look at the stable near the office, he kind of leans out of the stall that he's in and looks down, and then glances around and sees you watching him, and he freezes.
Hey, lad, I need to know where I can get some good ale. Could you recommend a place?
Yep. Just a moment. He starts backing out of the stall, and
I will
you can
follow him.
He starts heading toward the exit. He's backing, and he's like starting to half turn.
I run to cut him off.
Okay, he runs for it. All right. As Bertram takes off into a run, Kepri, what are you doing?
I want to look. It's kind of hard to tell. I want to kind of cut around and see if I can maybe get out and get behind him. I don't know how this is set up exactly, but
so the layout, it just is kind of an open thing. Mm-hmm. You would have to right now just kind of pursue. You're not going to be able to get behind him. He's just running out the exit.
Okay. I guess I'm actually going to run over to Venric. I'm going to trust Bertram to catch up to him, and I'm going to say, one of them is bolting.
Okay, and Venric, as you and Kadrak, Ebo's like, this is his stall. It was the best stall, and all of a sudden you hear Kepri's like, and she says that. And you turn to see Bertram in pursuit of a slender young boy.
Oh, that's going to go good.
Bertram, here's what's going to happen. You're both running. I'm going to have you both make dexterity checks, because I don't think either one of you have acrobatics, just to see how you navigate the yard with horses around and people and mud and crap in the in the yard and everything, to see if either of you moves or slips. Oh, good God.
Ooh, dirty 20.
6. So he doesn't run far. He hits just a big horse turd, slips in and falls to his back. And before he can do anything, Bertram, you're right there.
I snatch him up and I'm going to take him to Venric.
All right, try to grab him.
Okay.
CMB.
CMB, buddy. All right. I got an 11.
All right. And you grab him by the collar.
Oh. Come here,
he's
lad.
just a skinny little skin. Look, homie, I got things to do. What are you
You're
doing?
not in trouble yet. We need to do some talking.
And you can see some soldiers and some knights are turning to look at you. About this time, Venric and Kadrak and Kepri, I'm assuming you guys would have followed Kepri.
Oh, yeah.
And Ebo is with you. And you guys walk out into the yard. And just as some of the other stable boys are getting and stable hands are getting angry, like, let him go. Let Yannick go. And you see that Ebo says, hold on. I've asked these men to look into Iron Mane's his disappearance. I don't know anything about it. Why? What'd you grab me for?
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions of you, and you started running. I will gently set him down.
He glances around like he's going to run again, and Ebo's like, boy, I know where you live, and I know where your mother lives. So you need to think long and hard before trying to get out of here. Answer their questions.
I walk up to him, about a foot away.
He looks up, the tall, imposing Sir Venric.
Young man, do you know who I am?
You're a knight, I would say.
I'm Sir Venric of House Truestill. House Truestill is a great house. I'm a man of means. Now, we're going to ask you some questions. You're going to answer us truthfully. This could go one of two ways for you. Like I say, I'm a man of means. I could make you wealthy, or I could probably have you imprisoned.
Or hanged, says Ebo, who's starting to get very suspicious.
How old are you, boy?
I'm 19.
Yes, young lad. Your whole future ahead of you.
Old Venric, let me cast a spell of truth. Light, let his lips tell no lies. I just say the words. I don't have the spell. I'm just letting you guys know that.
But he doesn't know the difference. He kind of glances at Bertram and looks around, and his whole countenance kind of crumbles.
I look over at Venric, or at Brother Bertram, and nod. Thank you, Brother Bertram. This man is Brother Bertram. He's a cleric of the light. He will know if you're telling the truth. You understand?
They hang horse thieves sometimes. Don't you know that?
It doesn't have to go that way. Do you know where Iron Mane is?
He offered me so much coin. I'd never seen 5 gold, much less 50. You have to understand. Do you know what that horse is worth, you fool? And Ebo looks like he's ready to strangle this kid.
Ebo, wait. Just wait. 50 gold is a lot of money. I understand it can change your life. But if you help us get this horse back, I'll see to it myself that you are not hanged for this. You might not have a job here anymore, but you won't be hanged.
You promise that? You swear it on your word as a knight?
I give you my word, and I look at Ebo. Ebo, I don't want this boy in shackles over this. He's going to help us retrieve the horse.
All right, Sir Venric, look. Agreeing to not have him hanged is one thing, but he has to be imprisoned. The Lord Commander has strict rules about banditry and horse thieves.
That is a different matter entirely. He could serve his time and come out and change his ways. But we're not going to be hanging this boy.
No, well, fair enough. But I have to turn him over to the guards, certainly.
Ebo, I can make sure that your parents are okay until you come out.
My name is Yannick.
Yannick, yes.
He's the stable master.
That's right, sorry. I've been in a lot of new people today. A lot of new faces. Yannick, who paid you for the horse?
Oh, smuggler. Really scary woman. Oh, all I know is she called herself Thorn. She wore a mask, but I think she was pretty badly scarred on one side of her face. She'd come through. She wears a dark brown cloak. But she'd come through just looking for horses. And you can see Ebo kind of nodding. I think I remember her. Yes, Master Ebo. But she didn't pay any real attention to Iron Mane, which is what threw me. And then later she found me at the Thunderclap Inn and in the tavern. I'd lost at dice, see? And I was leaving Gambling Den beneath. And there she was. Had a couple drinks and she offered to buy me another one. And, well, I thought she was interested maybe in something else because she's not exactly a handsome lass. But then when I thought that, she looked like she was, when I said something about it, I thought she was going to cut my throat. But then she started asking me all these questions about Iron Mane, his lineage and his breeding and well, I didn't think at first, any harm, and I was just, well, he's the greatest warhorse I've ever worked with, and so I began telling her, and then she made me an offer. She knows I've worked with the horse, and said all I had to do was just bring him outside the stables to her. And across the bridge, I met her just past the tower, under the boughs of the Endless Wheel, just southeast. And she took him. She gave me 50 gold. But she said she'd cut my throat if I ever said anything. Oh, gods. Now, it's like it's just dawning on him that now that he's ratted, this woman may kill him.
Yannick, there's a good chance you'll be in prison for a while. I'm sure she'll forget about it before then. Who knows? Maybe she'll even attack us if we find her. And that'll probably be her last mistake. But
Yannick, if you want to live, enlist. She will never follow you into the army.
Enlist. Right. Well, look, all I know is I did hear them speaking of some old elven ruins. It didn't sound like it was very far. But that's what she spoke of.
Do you know possibly the whereabouts of these old elven ruins?
No. But again, as I say, none of them had, packs or mounts with them, so it couldn't have been that far. I didn't see any. The weald is so thick that I saw nothing that would, indicate a camp or anything like that. But I would imagine if you just keep heading that direction, it can't be far. I know they said something about a barge, a boat of some kind. So my guess is they wouldn't stray too far from the river. I don't know. I'm sorry, Master Ebbo. I don't want to hear it, boy. And I'm taking that gold. Where is that gold? She paid you. That's mine. Well, I gave it to my mother. Well, I'll be getting it back. I guarantee you that. I'll be speaking to his lordship about this. Guard! And you guys can see Yannick just kind of lowers his head. Like, he's realized now that his life is coming to... The life as he's known it, at least, is ending.
Venric will, before they seize him, he's going to just put his hand on the boy's shoulder. Yannick, you've done the right thing by being truthful with us. And Brother Bertram is right. Cerulia needs young men. After you get out of jail, after you spend your time there, you should enlist.
You're right. Both of you are right. But you'll speak for me. So they don't hang me?
They won't hang you.
As you're saying this, you see a sergeant of the guard come walking up. Horse thief, huh? He gestures.
Oh, go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, sorry. No, he gestures and a couple of soldiers come forward to bind the young man's hands in manacles. He looks at you as you say, Sergeant. Sir Knight?
My name is Sir Venric Truestill. This young man he's indeed a horse thief. But he plans on enlisting after he serves his time. I don't wish for this young man to be hanged.
Very well. And you'll speak to that?
I will.
Just know that you may have to appear before the Lord Commander to vouch for him then. Where are you staying?
Oh, Captain, what's the name of the inn?
The Boar and Shield.
Yes, the Boar and Shield Inn.
Fine, the Boar and Shield. We'll be looking for you then, no doubt, in a day or two.
I have a question, Sergeant.
Yes, lass?
We're trying to pursue the stolen horse. Do we need permission to cross the bridge into the Weald?
No.
Oh,
okay. The gates close at night, and if you've already given your names to enter Riverwatch so that they're known, you'll simply be checked going in and out.
Do you know of any elven ruins not far from here?
Elven ruins. Well, there are some ruins throughout the Weald. Not that any of us go very far. Sir Roland, who's a great knight south of the Thunder River, he's clashed many times with elves within the forest. But there is a ruined tower. There are many such scattered about. Many types of towers like that are used, or were used by the elves, although no one really knows their purpose. But at any rate, there is an ruined elven tower. I'd say maybe a little more than an hour's walk into the Weald. If you head across the bridge, going across the Thunder River past the tower, head in a straight line, that's where I remember it being. We used to patrol out that way, but with the war on and war on so many fronts, we don't patrol beyond the South River Road anymore.
This is great news. Thank you, Sergeant.
Of course. Well, good luck to you. All right, you. And he kind of turns, and they've got Yannick manacled, and he's kind of just softly weeping a little bit now. And then one of the soldiers is like, "No time for tears. At least you won't hang." And they start leading him away. And Ebbo looks at you. So then you mean to go find the horse then? Find Iron Man?
Yes, I mean to go now. The day is still young.
Excellent. All right, let's take 5. All right. With your new lead, party do?
Head towards the bridge, towards the Endless Weald.
Follow Sir Venric.
Very well.
We do. Kepri tries to like sidle up to a cart and like get, some of the food and take it with her.
Oh,
Like
dang
not
it.
steal it, but like
Well,
get
it's all
something.
free right now, Kepri.
Exactly. I'm hungry.
Yep, you can see food vendors out and about, and everything is free.
Come on,
I'll
Venric,
snatch
Surely
something.
we have like 5 minutes, right?
For the road as he walks down. For the road.
Second breath.
Right. You see everything from turkey legs to sweet treats to everything you could imagine to eat is here.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
grab
Kev-
a turkey leg and a roll or something.
Yeah.
Turkey leg and a biscuit.
There you go.
Kepri finds something sweet like a cinnamon roll or something.
And you do. You find a cinnamon roll. Delicious cinnamon roll.
Cadrak will grab a turkey leg and sneak his first ale of the day. He's got a pregame
For you.
before the
Right?
other
Right.
thing.
They pour you a frothing mug of ale.
God, I wish we were heading towards some elven fights right now. Turkey like it is.
That's
Be nice
the best time to be
enjoy the
drinking.
festivities. Well, you don't all have to go. I wouldn't hold it against you if you didn't.
No, the whole point we're here is so you can joust.
We're with you.
Aye.
I gotta say, I was hoping to see any sign of Sir Vargas, but nothing yet. I didn't see his name on the registry.
Maybe he's competing. But
Maybe he doesn't care about anything except the joust,
Mm,
Maybe he won't show up till later.
Could
he
be.
wouldn't have to do it to the end.
Could be. We'll find out soon.
And
All
after snagging a snack, I'll follow Venric.
All right, you guys snag some snacks. Zoink scoop! And you make your way out across the bridge. The guards ask you, pretty much on the way out, you don't get asked a lot of questions. It's more on your way in. You've noticed where a lot of the questioning happens and things like that. But pretty much as you head out, it's no problem. You are acutely aware as you get across the bridge of the fact that you have no ranger with you. You have no Rigel, no druid, Aelwyn with you to help. But you're like, well, it is, so we just gotta press on, and I assume you continue onward.
Yes, we do.
All right. So we're gonna need everyone to go ahead and try to make me some survival checks.
Woo-hoo.
That would just be off wisdom for those of us without it, right?
It is a wisdom check. Log standard.
That's a 5.
12.
16.
Kedrick got 14.
All right. Well, you only needed a 13 or above. 2 of you rolled well enough to do that. And you pick up a trail. You walk about 15 minutes into the forest, and you're kind of worried you're not going to see anything. But sure enough, Bertram, and you especially, you've been with trackers in Cadrak. Apparently, you have too. And you both...
Very low to the ground.
Yeah, that's true. You both spot just here and there little things. Bertram, you see some, couple of broken branches, and Cadrak, you see the unmistakable hoof print. And continuing just the direction that you do. As you go into the forest, why don't we start with Bertram? Roll me a d6.
2.
No encounter.
Boy, Aelwyn's
Travel.
gonna kick herself for missing this.
Right? The Weald. This was her home. You travel ever deeper into the Weald. You're not actually deep at all into the Weald, really. You are, at this point, you walk for a little ways, and you realize, as you do, as you're trudging along, one of the things that becomes very evident to you is that the trees are not only, dense, and they're not only, tall or, massive around. There's so many trees, and they're so tall, you can't see. It's not like you can see over the tops. So it's crazy as you're trying to, just find your way through here. You realize how easy it would be to get lost. But you buck up and you continue on your way. Let me just set one more thing up here.
These elves like gonna kill us for trespassing.
Oh, definitely.
It's very possible.
If I try, anyways.
And they're pretty good shooting.
But me and Sir Venric have had some experience with some of them in our lands. Maybe, I don't know. They don't seem too amenable. That is a Celibus word. Taught me that over a campfire one night.
Those never really seemed too amenable to me.
Don't like outsiders.
All right, as you make your way, the thick forest spreads all around you, and it is difficult to find your way. Even though you're barely into the gargantuan forest known as the Endless Weald, it's easy to see where it got the name, and it would be incredibly easy to get lost in such a place. You get the definite feeling that something or some things are watching you at all times. Having traveled close to 2 miles into the dense Weald, you suddenly catch the scent of smoke. The trees are so tall and thick you can't even see the smoke rise above from your current vantage. However, you make your way forward in the general direction, the smell of smoke getting stronger all the time. Finally, you can see the trees begin to thin up ahead, and you catch the glint of firelight and hear the dim murmur of voices. Through the thinning trees, you can see the remnants of a tower, a once graceful elven structure, now little more than ruins. And as you look upon it, quick sigh. It's a very familiar looking tower.
Oh my God.
You can see it's not quite a path, but heading up like this way between this rock and this tree, you can see as you're a little bit closer, there are more signs of, travel and stuff. And you see a camp ahead.
Deja vu. We got turned around.
I just take a minute and try to look at the horses and see if any of them stand out.
Even at this distance, Venric, you can see a couple of riding horses here. But on the far side, near the other tent, just glimpsed through the trees, is a truly massive warhorse. Light gray, dappled, with an iron gray mane and tail.
That fits the description. I'm going in. Unless anybody has a better plan, but none of us, except for maybe Kepri, have stealth on our side. So, Kepri, maybe stay back, stay hidden for the first round, just to see how this plays out.
Okay.
Clay,
I'll, you know me. I'll use my talents to my best advantage.
yes, if you have to use the fireball, don't be afraid to let it fly.
There's a fire lit.
I don't want to kill any horses, but I'll be judicious.
Also, just elves don't take kindly to wildfire in their forest. But
That is what Aelwyn always warns Celibus about.
mhm.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
Clay, I want you to stay by Kepri's side. If she engages, you engage, but stay by her.
Yes, sir.
I'm with you, Venric.
Do I see anybody outside in the camp?
Oh yeah, yeah. You can see several somebodies outside. I'll place them now that you're. I didn't want to place them for sure because they were moving around and I didn't know. But if you're just walking up like in there, then yeah, I will show you what you can see. So, it's Venric, and then behind him, Sir Bertram, brother Bertram, and I just God bless America.
Oh,
well,
no.
That one.
That's
That one.
actually maybe not a bad thing.
yep. Now I have to put a hammer on it.
Because it could be a hammer, Brad.
So bad.
I can't believe I did that.
I'm the edge of the camera.
I'm
It's
so
grease.
irritated at myself right now. I'm sorry.
It happens. Minis.
All right. Well, there's Bertram.
It's the grease.
That's a pacifist, Bertram.
Because when you can't
Oh, stupid. I can't believe that.
No,
All
that's
right.
him with the staff.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
All right. Followed by. Oh, wait, nope, not Ellen. Hold on.
No, that's okay.
That's right.
You're
Haven't used
right.
that many in a while.
Nope. It is not Ellen. Followed by Kepri or Cadrak. I don't know what the lineup there is.
Probably
Probably.
Cadrak.
Cadrak. Capri.
And then where would Clay be?
Just kind of behind Kepper. He's going to stick back with her.
All right. And as you start walking up in here, Venric, I will begin to show you what you can see. See a couple archers up in this tower. You can see people. Again, this you're pretty certain there are people inside the tents as well. Ones outside seem to kind of just be around the horses and such. You can see man in a little bit better armor there, and an archer there on either side of the pot. Oh, sorry, give you a better camera view. Man, I can't believe I broke that. Yeah, I have to add a hammer now.
It does suck, though.
You seem happy, though.
No, I'm not happy you broke it, but
Yeah.
I am looking forward to that sweet hammer.
Yep, will be a cool hammer that I have to add on to that and paint. And... All right, so as you start making your way up into this place, they whirl, and we go straight into initiative, Venric, because that was pretty much what you were doing.
Yep.
So,
And stop.
fastest, which is Kepri.
Okay, I am going to just start like sneaking off into the trees, like toward the right. Clay wants to come with me.
Okay.
They will be following.
Where are you trying to get to, Kepri?
I want to get around the corner of that first tent, like not, but hidden by the trees. I guess is what I mean.
So, like, around maybe
Yeah.
here?
Just sort of
Okay.
sneak it that way.
You and Clay begin heading that way. Well, Clay will begin heading that way on his turn. It's not his turn yet. And give me a stealth check, which you don't have stealth, so just dexterity.
Okay. That's 13.
Keep that number in mind.
Okay.
All right, next up we have Brother Bertram.
I'll hold.
Them. You hear, "We got intruders!" And they begin instantly kind of turning, drawing weapons. This archer's going to step over here to shoot. You can see several more. Let's see how many. Another man come out of that tent. See a pretty big guy step out of that tent. And I thought I had it. Yeah, here we go. And out of this lean-to crawls a dude hefting a big axe. Ah, man, I knocked that. I didn't reset that after Kepri was there. So you see them begin. These guys kind of move, hefting weapons. The archers do open fire, all three at Sir Venric. 13, 15, 17.
This is all of them.
All right. Of course they are. Squire Clay.
Yeah, he'll follow Capri.
Okay. All right. Clay moves over. Give me a stealth, which would be dexterity check for Clay as well.
All right. Actually, you know what? I don't have stats like that for Clay.
Oh, that's right. Just add 0. That's right. My bad.
Okay. He got a 4.
All right. Clay almost trips as he's following you, Kepri, and you're pretty certain you move stealthily, and he's like, ah, and he trips by the light and kicks trips over a down tree branch. It makes a lot of noise. But luckily, there's a lot going on in the camp right now. Meanwhile, Sir Venric.
Okay. I am going to draw my blade and move into that group.
This first one, or just like up in the middle, or?
Yep, up in the middle.
Okay. So you drew your blade. I mean, I guess it could have been out, but if you had to draw it, then you just move up at this point.
Yeah, because I didn't know for sure that it would be combat on site. Sure. So.
All right. Kadrak.
All right. Kadrak is going to draw his axe and start moving up.
Is he like behind Venric, or?
He can only move 20 feet once he
Gotcha.
draws his axe. So
you get to about here. Bertram, you held.
Take his turn. Yep, I'll move up on Venric's right towards that archer. I've also got 20 foot of movement.
You're moving toward the archer.
On Venric's right.
To about there is where you're going to get.
Sounds good.
All right. Kepri, give me a perception check.
Okay. 16.
All right. Never mind. Okay. Next round. Here we go. As the mayhem breaks loose. Okay. Okay. Squire Clay gets up to one knee. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. What are we doing here?
Getting into position.
Oh, right. Is here good, or?
I'm gonna keep going around, but if you don't want to, that's fine.
No, I'm to stick with you. So he'll go on your turn. He'll move with you.
Okay.
Brother Bertram.
I want to move up on that archer and swing with my staff.
Swing with your staff. That's a new one.
Swing with my staff. Oh, that's what I got in my hand. Swing with my staff. Box it. There we go. Hit an 18.
Yeah.
For 3 points of damage. In
Okay.
the left leg.
He still stands. Whack, believe it or not. Ah, but he does go down to one knee as you crack his leg sharply. And them. All right. They will... This archer is going to back up. Try to shoot you point blank. Gonna miss. The other two archers, seeing only you as a target because Venric is up in melee, shoot at you as well, Bertram. How about 15?
Miss.
All right. And the rest move into melee. This big guy here. This big guy here. Again, it's pretty cramped, so they can't all get into melee. And as these two kind of step back, the horses are neighing and bucking. This horse, which you're pretty sure is Iron Mane, he just kind of turns and like looks with a steely gaze at everything that's happening. All right, so we have the two bandits on Sir Venric. An 8 and an 18.
Misses, sir.
Of course they are. We have the brigand on Sir Venric. How about, let's see, 15, so no. All right. The brigand on Brother Bertram. It's a miss. And that right now is all they can do because they're pretty much locked into their positioning. Next fastest would be Kepri.
Okay, I'm gonna keep moving around the perimeter. I'm not gonna bother with stealth as much because Clay is clearly not great at it, but I'm just sort of moving like towards Iron Man that way.
Okay. Are you trying? So you're not stealthy. You're just running, or what are you doing?
I'm trying to stick to cover, and I'm gonna be as stealthy as I can, but knowing that
here's essentially what I need to know. So if you're trying to use any stealth at all, I need a stealth check, and you move your 20 feet. If you're not, if you're just hustling along, then that's you can just move. You can double move, triple move, whatever.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it a try. Let's see. Oh, that's a nat 1, so never mind.
Okay. Pepper, you get to roughly here. You think you're hidden. Unfortunately, you kick a rock that goes clattering along, and Clay will move up right behind you. Give me a stealth check, Clay. +0.
15.
Oh, Clay actually finds his footing, and he moves up pretty quiet. Not that it matters, because Kepri is not quiet. Kadrak.
All right. I am. Is there any room for me to fit near that, between that horse and Sir Venric?
There is, but I will warn you, they're starting to rear and buck right now where they're tied up.
Ooh, I have a much more interesting idea, because neither one of these are Iron Man, correct?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to take this axe and start chopping into the bits where there's basically the reins of the horse, so that these things will maybe freak out and run off.
Okay, well, they do freak out, and one of the first things they do is kick behind them as you step over here and start hacking into this. So this guy and this guy are going to suffer a kick, and they both get hit.
Dang.
Good thinking.
Good Lord. Okay.
Henrik wields horse.
Yeah.
I sat there and I was thinking about that spot, and then I'm like, why would I walk up behind a horse?
A scared horse, yeah.
And dwarves hate horses.
Would never do it.
Yeah.
This horse turns and kicks this guy right in the chest, and something breaks, and he collapses.
Oh, man.
This horse kicks the other guy. He doesn't drop him, but he is very injured as he gets kicked right in the, we'll say, the leg. And he is badly injured. He is real badly injured. So he gets, he's very hurt.
Good.
Dwarven horse whisperer.
And they're going to, on their next round, be able to break free because you've helped them do that. Sir Venric.
Okay, I am going to attack the bandit that is right on my left.
Real quick, this guy also fails his check and is knocked prone. Geez, let me see what direction he falls. I'm sorry.
Oh, into the fire.
Yes, right into the freaking fire. Okay, yep, and he gets burned up. He dies. Or he collapses from his burns, because I forgot. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Sir Venric.
Okay.
Who's cooking turkey legs?
That is a 26.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Are you swinging on the larger man, the brigand, or the guy next to him?
The guy next to him.
Okay. Bandit. The bandito.
Is going to be 11 points in his left leg.
Nice.
Okay. You kill him outright as you chop his leg. And he collapses, screaming in pain.
Kill Bill style blood flying everywhere.
Yeah, it's brutal. All right. Next round. Here we go. Bertram, give me a perception check.
Alrighty. 18.
Okay. That's a good roll. However, she rolled higher.
Oh no! Where'd you come
And
from?
you see... Hold on.
Ooh.
So this miniature is brought to us not by Ben, but by Kate this
Yeah,
time.
I think I painted her.
Ooh, you painted the horse assing.
We talked about it
So-
too much, guys, and it became true.
Once
Yeah,
again,
we did,
Stoneforge
but-
Gaming, brought to us by Capri or Caitlin. And
Stoneforge Kate.
you see this woman that steps out. She's wearing studded leather. She has 2 short blades in her hands. She's very fierce looking. You can see a scar going up one side of her face. Well, you can't see much of it because she's wearing a mask, and she's pretty much swathed and cloaked. However, she is going to backstab Brother Bertram.
Oh no.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. I didn't mean to do that. You don't need to see my face.
Don't be doing that.
I just thought it'd be cool to show you that picture.
That
I
is cool.
forgot. She's got like
That was
the
freaking awesome, dude.
fiery stuff on her sword.
Yep. And she goes to stab Bertram with these poisoned blades.
Uh-oh.
And she swings both of them. That's a miss, but that's a dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay. So, let's see. As Thorn lunges forward, stabbing you, Bertram, for a couple of things are going to happen. All right. For 10 points of damage, as she stabs you in the pretty much the lower back, finding the spot where, you know, there are links of chainmail and the leather meeting, driving the blade into you. And give me a saving throw versus poison.
Dokey. 14 or better. No, I fail.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
Oh god.
Ouchie. Oh.
2.
You lose 2 points of strength.
Oh, that
Holy crap.
sucked.
Sir Venric.
Oh,
Am I aware of her presence there?
You know, in the din of battle, give me a perception check.
9.
Nope. You're just focused on the foe in front of you.
Okay. Then I am going to attack the brigand right in front of me. 16.
That is a hit.
All right. For 11 points of damage in his left arm.
Good lord. You chop his arm off. And he did.
And I'll move forward.
Wow. Guess you will. Them. All right. This guy is going to back up. And he's going to be like, shoot him, don't just stand there. And all 3 archers are going to fire at Venric. This guy looks terrified, seeing the horrors that Venric is bringing. Good lord. 446. That is literally what I rolled. Can't roll double digits. Not on Venric. Gonna change one day. Meanwhile, the brigand on Bertram. How about a 17?
that misses.
Of course it does. And then these 2, he's like, there's something going on over here. Hey, they're flanking us. And he's going to move with him. Sorry, Capri, you made a lot of noise back in there. And Kadrak,
All right.
These horses would have bolted by now. They ran off into the forest.
Would I, from his perspective, would he be able to spot that rogue lady who's stabbing Bertram in the back?
100%. She didn't make a sound, and it was almost like you blinked and she was there, but you do see her.
Yeah, 1 second there was horses, and then all of a sudden somebody's got a knife in Bertram's back.
And you see her draw back this blade that's just coated in Bertram's blood now.
All right. Kadrek is going to double move to get over to her, because I don't think he's got enough movement to do just a regular. So he'll just double move to get into range.
He's about 20 feet away.
Oh, is he? Okay. So then I will actually move up and swing on her then.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's see. That is a 17 to hit.
17 is a hit.
Okay. So for 5 points in the torso.
As you stab into her, you chop into her side. Her studded leather does hold somewhat, but just the impact plus, it does chop into her a little bit and blood flows onto your axe. But she looks definitely in pain and enraged as well. She's going, Ugh! All right. Kepri.
Okay, I'm going to cast Cause Fear on that first guy that's charging at me.
Okay.
So he needs to make a saving throw versus spells.
All right.
I'm assuming
Good Lord,
he has
an
less
8.
than 4 hit dice. No, that's
Yes.
a fail. So he runs from me for 3 rounds.
Directly away from you?
Yes.
Okay, he's gone. He's never coming back. And if you're wondering what happens to him or does he come back, no. If you go too far into the endless wield and you're a human, you're a pincushion. You're a porcupine. You don't. The elves kill you pretty readily. So we're just gonna mark him down as dead. Well done, Kepri.
Thank you.
Brother Bertram.
I'm gonna
Sans
spin on this backstabber. I'm gonna point my finger at her and say, "Light, bind her." I'm gonna cast hold person on her.
Oh no!
Nice.
Save versus spells.
Is there a hit die limit or anything?
Yeah. 4 hit dice.
So above 4 hit dice, she's unaffected?
Yep.
She's a 5th level thief, my friend.
Oh! And the spell is blown, though, right?
Yes, it is. It's like,
Okay.
I think not. I'm not some weak-minded fool. Well done. Well, it would have been well done. Squire Clay. I would say that seeing this guy coming for Kepri, he would go and attack with his spear. Because
Sure.
he definitely knows what Venric wants him to do. He can get 10 feet away and just go to stab him.
Stabby McStabbin. Okay. And Clay attack.
Yes, he can.
That is a 3.
That is a miss, Squire Clay. It's not gonna quite cut it. All right. Next up we have Brother Bertram.
Okay, that was annoying. I'm going to cast protection from chaos on myself.
Ah. Very good. Kepri. The mage.
Okay. I cast Shocking Grasp on my hand, and I don't know if I can get up on the guy that Clay is attacking or not, if I have enough movement.
Doesn't look like you have enough to get quite there. You
Okay,
could
I get next to Clay on his right.
Okay, let's say either behind or next to Clay.
Yeah,
Yep.
because casting and moving, it's on my hand for next time.
Ready. You got it locked and loaded. Them. All right. The archers are going to once again fire at Sir Venric because he's their only target. 5, 7, 10. So no. This guy is going to charge back in. Ah! We got to take him out! 17, which is a miss. I got excited, and then I remembered who I was attacking. I hate that guy so much. All right. And this guy is going to rush in. He'll go for 3, 4, 6. He'll go for you, Capri. He sees the arc of electricity. He doesn't like that. 16.
Yeah.
He stabs you for 1 point of damage in the right arm.
Okay.
I
dodge it
that's
a little bit.
I'm going to guess that's the arm with the electricity. And he's like, I'm going to chop that hand off. You ain't using it on me. And
I am.
the brigand on Bertram. 14.
Miss.
Oh, fine. Oh, but look who's next. Booyah.
Ooh, that sucks.
She dives into this tent. And the flap closes behind her. Sir Venric.
Okay, Sir Venric is going to attack the bandit that just moved back up onto him.
All right.
That is a dirty 20.
Good. God, yes.
For 11 points of damage in his chest.
Oh my God. Venric just kills everything. If his sword is coming near it, you die. If it comes
One
within
swing,
6
one
inches
kill.
of you. Yep. Venric, you drive your blade right through his chest, and he collapses. And the archers up there look a little green around the gills now. They're like, oh. Badrak.
Okay. That looks like a triangular shaped tent, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Kadrak is going to chop at whatever the side beam that he is near to that tent that she just jumped into. He's going to start chopping into that corner beam.
All right, and you do. You don't need a roll or anything. You just hack into it, and the tent begins to collapse. Squire Clay, take your
Squire.
stab, sir.
Yes, sir. Ooh, here we go. 18.
That's a hit.
That's going to be... Oh, no. On freaking dice. Wow, 6 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, I rolled 2 hit points for him. Clay runs him
Wow.
completely through.
Job.
Clay's getting rather good at this. All right, next round. Brother Bertram.
Is there a shape, like a humanoid shape in that tent?
Not that you can see. It's starting to collapse from over here, but you don't. It's not like flat. It's where you can just see it.
I'll hold my turn.
Okay, Bertram holds. Okay. Here is my. Keep losing my dice. All right. Give me perception checks, Bertram and Kadrak.
Okay.
10.
15?
Bertram, you don't see anything. Kadrak, you don't. You think you see movement out beyond, but then it's gone. Squire Clay.
Squire Clay is going to press the attack. He's going to run up behind that archer. He's going to take his stab. Holy crap, that's another freaking 18.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
This archer is very injured, too.
Nice.
6 damage.
He had 1 hit point left because Bertram clobbered him with that staff. And that archer falls.
Right in the torso, so right in the back.
Just runs him through. All right. They're going to have to make a morale check. They got 1 brigand and 2 bandit archers left. Did I cut out on you guys? Can you hear me?
No. Yeah.
I can hear you.
Wow, they barely made it. Okay. Thought that was a fail, but it's not. All right. So the brigand is going to press the attack on Bertram. Nope, that's a 4. The 2 archers now are going to fire at Sir Venric. They have been completely ineffective. How about a 16? I'm going to go no.
No, sir.
Next fastest would be Kepri.
Okay. I'd like to get behind that brigand on Bertram and try and smack him.
Unfortunately, what's your movement? 20? I don't think you've got the movement to get there. See, maybe you do. 5, 10. If you go 5, 10. Yeah, I'll give it to you. It's like a half inch, maybe, but I'll go ahead and give it to you. It's fine. Kepri, you can run up and go to slap him, I'm assuming.
Yep. Is he wearing metal armor?
He does have some metal on him, yes.
Okay. I'm going to try and smack him.
It's like a piecemeal armor.
So that's with advantage. So that's a 16 touch attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to take 8 points of electricity damage.
Wow.
Ooh.
Dang.
Good level now.
And he drops.
Woo!
The
More
brigand
punch
is
than
gone.
it used to.
And well done, Kepri. Sir Venric.
I am going to. Is there still a foe right to my right, or is that just?
That's just the cook pot.
Okay, I'm going
Unless
to.
you count Kepri as a foe, do you attack her?
I
You could.
don't. I don't want to get
Okay.
electrocuted. That looks painful.
Oh, fine.
I'm gonna double move up towards the archers.
Like up the stairs and such.
Yeah.
Right in their faces.
Right.
You actually, just so you know, you are close enough. You could charge up those stairs and swing.
Oh, that's
Oh,
terrifying.
yeah, I'll do that instead.
I'm not going to put you all the way up there. Actually, I could. I could just
Push him back a little bit. Let's be honest. They're getting pushed back by Sir Benric.
Yeah, it's not. They're not long for this world. There's no
That's
Venrics.
I missed. I rolled a 9. I got a 9. Unless
Oh.
do you get a bonus to hit when you're charging?
Plus 1 to hit, I think.
So 10, but yeah, probably.
All right, Venric, you kind of miss your footing as you're running up. Kadrak.
All right. Kadrak is going to move over towards by that cookbot and turn around in the direction he saw the movement back that way, just keeping his eye out.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Ooh, that's a raw 19. So that is a dirty 20 total.
You don't see anything, Kadrak, but you can hear probably a good 50 yards away now and just pulling away, rapid running. As something's running through the underbrush, moving quickly and quietly.
I take my turn.
Okay.
I'm going to pounce on that tent because I still think she's in there and just try and grab if I can feel like humanoid form.
All right. Like a bear, you jump into this tent and demolish it.
Doing.
And you see nothing. You think you have something at one point, you realize it's a backpack.
Try and snap
And you
its
see
neck.
toward the back of the tent, where now that it's all falling apart around you, there is a slit, just neatly sliced.
Got away, Kadrak.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, she might come back.
Kadrak.
All right. Yeah. There's not much room up that tower. Kadrak's just gonna move over in front of Kepri and just kind of stay on guard dog duty.
Sir Venric, dear God. You guys have...
I'm going to take my swing.
Okay.
14.
Yep.
Oh my god. Max damage. I hit this guy for 16 points of damage in his right leg.
I hate to tell you this, but it's so horrifying because I rolled minimum. I rolled 1 hit point. So Venric cuts through the one leg and in and through the other leg, and with the Sword of Winters, chops. Oh, you guys, am I here? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Ah, man, I keep moving this headset. Can you guys hear me still?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear. Okay. Venric chops both of his legs off in one dynamic swing. Those of you glancing up at the tower, you hear, ah! And he pitches to his death. Not that guy. This guy's, well, temporarily still alive. Apparently, I just want to smash up miniatures tonight. But yeah, he pitches to his death. There's just like a spray of gore coating Venric, coating this remaining bandit, and it's horrifying looking. And Squire Clay.
Squire Clay will round out the group and get behind Kepri and just keep an eye out.
Okay. Kepri.
Am I facing the entrance to this tent? I just want to peer in and see if anybody's in there.
Okay. You peer in. You see it's a large tent. It's the largest. It's very roomy and comfortable, but it's also kind of smelly because it's made of animal hide. It's almost like a hut, and it looks like it's been here for a while. It's not one that you can pack down and easily move, but you do see a couple of chests, some barrels and crates and stuff stashed in this, and a very nice, low, just kind of rough-made bed.
Well, Venric's got this in hand, so I move towards the stuff.
Okay. Kepri begins looking. This bandit, he throws his bow down in the face of Venric, who Venric Sir chops a lot, and he's like, oh God, wait, stop. He puts his hands up. Please.
All right, come here. And I bind him with my rope. I tie him up.
He gives absolutely no resistance whatsoever.
Now, I was wrong. I was wrong too. My math. I said I did 60. I actually hit that guy for 17 points of damage.
Wow. Dear God. He is shaking like a leaf. He is like just looking at the carnage of his friends, and under, really probably right around a minute, you guys have decimated this whole camp.
All right, you're coming with me, and I'll lead him down the stairs.
Okay. All right. Okay. And he gives zero resistance. He is terrified.
And I point to the fire. Go sit next to the fire.
Yes, sir. He goes right over and sits down.
Clay, if he tries to make a run for it, run him through.
Yes, sir. He goes over. Don't you try anything. And then the guy's just kind of like hunched over, like eyes closed, trying not to look at the carnage of all the bodies of his friends and stuff.
And wait, are we out of combat?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to start immediately feeling this horse out, just like slowly approach him and, doing the thing that you would do.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, man. I cut you off.
Okay. It gives a low whinny as you approach Sir Venom. And you can tell by the look in its eye, it's gauging you. It's ready to try. It never tried to break free. It's tied pretty securely to a post, but it is watching you carefully, like what to do.
Man, I'm a friend, and I'll get like a ration and see if he'll let me feed him.
All right, you find a bit of a biscuit and hold it out in front of you, and seeing your steady hand and your steady voice, after a good solid, this is you moving very slowly over about 5 minutes, Venric, and it finally takes the ration and lets you pet him. And then once that happens, it just calms. And you notice that this horse is steely nerved. It is just, and it doesn't look just like that mini. I don't have that mini ready yet because I wasn't sure if you guys would obviously come and get this horse. But it's a dapple gray, like a light gray, and it's got, again, the coloring. It's a beautiful horse. It's whereas Haste is like a solid pure white, this horse is a dapple gray, and it's got its mane and tail and the the color of the hair around its hooves and stuff is like, again, it's like a darker gray that looks like almost iron, and you're sure, yeah, obviously that's where the name Iron Mane came from. Bertram, you were saying something though.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say I heal myself.
Go ahead.
Use a lay on or healing hands, and that healed me for 8.
Right. That strength loss will come back at a rate of 1 per day, unless you receive some other kind of healing. There is, of course, a temple in the town, though, or in the fortress, I should say. So, very well. And you defeated Thorn's smugglers camp, and you defeated her. You got full XP. She just happened to get away. Meanwhile, what is Cadrag doing? I'm sorry, I cut you off this time.
Dirty rotten smuggler.
Nope. Cadrag has just been watching the woods from where she ran off and listening to Kepri count coins.
Kepri begins counting the coins. Is Kepri ready?
Kepri is ready.
Why am I not surprised? All right.
This is actually his favorite pastime as a dwarf.
Just watching Kepri count the coins. There's something soothing.
Yeah, it's like cathartic to him.
All right. You find 762 copper coins. You find 977 silver. You find 810 gold.
There we go.
You find 52 platinum pieces.
Dang.
Roll me D3, Kepri.
I have 2. 3.
Wow, seriously?
Yeah, I rolled a
Fine.
6 on it.
You find 3 magic items as well.
Oh,
That we can't use in the tourney.
that's all right.
I do have detect magic. I'll wait until we have, if there's anything else we find, but I did take detect magic.
If you guys go ahead and search around the camp, it's random stuff, extra weapons, gear, tools, things like that, food stuffs, but all the really good stuff was kept in Thorn's tent. And so you find several things. Kepri, why don't you roll the first thing? Roll me percentiles.
I'm sorry, did you say me?
Yep, Kepri.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you said Bertram, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, no. Am I not coming through?
No, you are.
hear
It was just hard to hear.
Okay, gotcha.
I got 55.
You find a scroll.
Ooh.
Oh.
We'll come back to that. Vedrick, why don't you roll me percentiles?
$80.
I'm going to pull Venric off of there because I don't want to break any other miniature seat. Luckily, he's a pre-paint. All right. 80.
Yes, sir.
You find a wand, Kepri.
Woo.
Cadrak, roll percentiles for the third item.
Okay. $16.
Kepri also finds a weapon. So, we'll go in turn. Going back to Kepri, let's see what this scroll is. Since do you cast Detect Magic then?
I do.
All right. And let's go ahead and find out what it is. Roll me percentiles.
34.
It is an arcane scroll.
Yes.
Roll me D3.
Okay.
Oh.
2.
It has 2 spells on it. Roll me percentiles.
Okay.
Exciting.
56.
It has 1 second level spell on it. Roll me percentiles again.
14.
And 1 first level spell on it.
Okay.
The first level spell, roll me percentiles.
35.
Is Featherfall.
Ooh, I don't have that one.
And you never will, and it burns up. No, I'm just kidding. For the second level spell, roll me percentiles.
9.
Allure.
Oh,
Ooh.
I do not have that either.
I don't think Celovus has that one either, does he?
He appears out of the ether.
Actually,
Actually, I believe
just-
he does.
Okay, say Ben went very
Now that he
sharp-eyed
has it.
for a second.
No, and now that he has a boatload of spells now. So
I know he does.
Very nice.
Kepri will become harder to hit.
Next is the one.
Sir Venric, what was it you rolled again?
It was
Wand?
yeah.
All right. Wand it is. See real quick. These guys have been working out of this area for a while, getting ready to make some sales, and you ruined everything. Your little you pesky kids and that crazy dog too.
Ruby Iron Mane.
It's actually Stalwart, remember? That's the pesky dog.
Oh yeah.
He is not big enough to attack, but he barks all the time. That's what screwed up Clay's stealth. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Wow. Wands it is. All right, Kepri. So you're going to roll. Or no, actually, Vendrick's rolling this. Vendrick, roll me percentiles.
95.
Really? Okay. Not a real big fan of this. I am really not a big fan of this. I didn't want to tell you what this is. In fact, I'm just not gonna. Crap.
Come on.
Roll me percentiles again, Sir Vendrick.
49.
Okay. And that would be all right. 11 charges.
What?
On this wand of invisibility
Oh.
that I'm not okay with you having this. You're a pesky little halfling. You're going to get into so much mischief with this. I know it.
What's the caster level of it?
5th.
Ooh, sick. Well.
But it too bursts into flame, so too bad. All right, Kadrak. Let's roll percentiles. As you have rolled a weapon.
Come on, staff.
Right.
$52.
Right. All right. Oh, no, it wouldn't be that. Reroll.
Okay. 10.
Wouldn't be that either. I'm sorry. Reroll.
48.
Huh. You find a spear.
Well.
Nice.
And Kepri, it is a magical +1 spear. No
Nice.
special abilities. It too
Ah.
bursts into flame. There, I said it. Too late. No takebacks.
And I'll tell the others what these are. The scroll is mine. But, I don't think, Bertram, you can't use this kind of wand, can you?
No, I think the wand should be yours too, Kevin.
Well, funnily enough, I think so too.
Does anyone disagree?
The spear, though, I mean, the lad makes good use of his.
I agree with that.
Well, Clay does. He does use a spear.
I think we should give it to Clay.
Agreed.
He looks shocked. Truly? This is
One
a
of
magic
us.
spear.
All the better to defend my hide with. I approve.
Thank you. Sir Venric, are you sure?
Yes, Clay. I'd say you've earned it. You're getting close to knighthood.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. I don't know what to say. He kind of hefts the spear. Oh, it's lighter. Look at the balance. He holds it in the middle, and it's perfectly balanced. Remember that mace Brother Bertram had that broke? I don't think this will break like that.
I'm sort of waving my wand around while he's doing that, too.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
No, I don't use it. I'm just getting the feel of it.
And you have also found the magnificent steed known as Iron Mane.
Indeed.
Shall we head back then?
Yeah, I mean, it was only, an hour or two here?
I think it was an hour.
You know, it begs the question. I thought you guys said the elves kill intruders. Why didn't they kill these people?
I don't think they were far enough in.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say, I don't think we're that far into the forest yet.
You think that thorn lady is going to be a problem?
Yes, a thorn in our side.
Yes, did anybody spot her here?
Yeah,
I
Venric
sure
never
did.
saw her.
Yeah,
Bertram winces it, holds his back.
I hacked her in the side and she ran off.
But that guy, and I'll point at the guy by the fire, could answer some questions about her perhaps on the way back.
I never even saw her.
Well, she stabbed me in the back,
You were busy killing people.
and she ran away.
Oh, well, in that case, our new friend here can tell us on his way to jail.
Okay, what? Sure, whatever you want to know.
Where's she from?
South Coast.
Thought so.
Why did I know he was going to say that?
Guess who we're... Say nothing in front of him.
No. Yeah, I mean, I guess if we've looted everything, we'll just... I won't try to ride Iron Mane just yet. I'll probably walk with him and just steer him.
Put
Okay.
this guy in front of us.
Okay, and I know his hands are tied. And yeah, Venric, as you take the reins, you can see there's a saddle nearby and reins, but you can just lead. And Iron Mane walks and this horse's head is just held high like a statue, and fierce and fearless, and he just walks by your side.
Wait. Yeah, we head back to town then, right?
Yes.
All right, Cadrak. Oh, are you guys asking him more questions? Or I know you said you were asking him as you walk back to town, or is that just the one question and that's it?
Did you guys have questions for him?
Do you think she'll seek vengeance or just take off?
Oh, if I know Thorn, she's going to try to find out who you are and cut your throat sooner or later. She's the nastiest smuggler I've ever known. She never lets any slight of any kind go, and well, you just ruined
Seemed like a
one of
punt
our
to
biggest
me.
hauls. Huh?
Seemed like a punt to me.
Well, okay.
How much were you guys going to get for the horse?
Oh, I don't know about that, but she was saying she thought we could get upwards of 500 gold.
Did she mention anybody in Softcoat? Any names?
To me, I know she has ties with the Thieves Guild and things like that. I've only worked with her for a little while since she came to Riverwatch. Well, there's been a big, the Lord Commander he's doubled the bounty on all bandits. He hates bandits. So just robbing travelers was getting very dangerous if you didn't do it the right way. And well, Thorn was smart, and she was nasty, and she was very quick. And so some of us banded with her. She had a couple that came from Softcoat with her that knew a bit more about her, but most of us are from this area. We were all going to take the boat, and after this haul, we were all going to winter in Softcoat.
Did the elves attack you at all, being in their forest?
No, the elves have withdrawn some. We were all afraid of that. But Thorn seemed to know, I don't know if she had scouted more or had some other type of information, but she seemed to know that they had withdrawn further from the exterior borders. Everyone knows there's been a lot of fighting going on. Sir Roland has been a big thorn in their side away to the west, and also they say undead roam the forest to the south, whereas here, from what I understand, the commander of Riverwatch, he's pretty much, he hasn't sent any troops in from across the river. They say he seeks a truce. Right now, what I understand, we're supposed to be somewhat at war with the elves, but the elves aren't really bothering with anything beyond their borders, and as long as you don't go too far in, Thorn seemed to think, a mile or two wasn't a big deal, and we never saw any elves. And we've been here for, I guess, 3 or 4 weeks.
When was your barge or boat or whatever coming?
Oh, would have been another few days. Think 3 days. It was going to signal us.
Signal how?
Oh, it was going to be there's a spot before the tower comes into good view. It was going to wait there and flash a light 3 times, and then we were going to head down to the shore.
As we get close to the river, I want him to point out that spot to us.
All right, I will.
That's all I got.
And again, he doesn't seem to be trying to withhold, or even he answers everything instantly. He keeps glancing over with fear-stricken eyes at Venric every now and then. Like it just doesn't compute. This is obviously a man who's seen plenty of violence, but this knight just chopped both the legs off of one guy in a single swing, and he just can't, his brain is not fully understanding what he just is terrified of Venric.
You notice Sir Venric, the Winter Knight.
Yes. Is that? Yes. I've never seen anyone fight like that.
Well, if you make it out of this alive, when you're free, you should enlist. Cerelia needs soldiers.
I guess that would be better than the news.
It's true. And perhaps you could right some wrong you've done.
I suppose you're right. He kind of, again, he can't quite meet Venric's eyes just for pure fear, but he nods.
You know the way back, then
Yes.
we'll let you lead and see if you're right.
Very well. He begins leading you through the forest. Kadrak, roll me a d6.
Keep an eye out for that thorn lady.
It's a 4.
All right. There is no encounter. As you make your way back through the forest. And if I can only just...
I can't stand that she shrugged off my whole person.
It's always a gamble when there's a hit die limit because you never know.
No.
Pretty cool, huh?
I love it so much.
He was pretty cool, huh?
All right, you make your way back through the forest without event, and he points out down river, just like if you look at the map. I'm going to pin this to where you guys can see it a little bit. Well, actually, that's just on my end. Sorry, but if you pin it, you can see where the South River Road, where the S in South is. If you go just pretty much northwest from there, there's like where it begins to bend down, and that's where he tells you it's just not even a cove, it's just a little shallow spot. They were to be there in a few days' time. They were supposed to flash the signal, and then they were going to move to that point.
Yeah, we'll head on back to Riverwatch.
All right.
Perhaps the feast is still going on, perhaps.
Like
There's a
What is?
bounty.
Benrick.
All day.
I've got some.
Jesus.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Actually, a little hungry.
Got scared. I thought I missed a couple events.
All right. You make your way in to the... As you approach the gates, you know, it's late afternoon, and the guards stop you. Halt! Why is this man bound?
This man was with a group of horse thieves.
What?
Yes,
Smugglers.
southeast of here. Group of smugglers. They were camped out in an old elven tower. We slaughtered the rest of his group except for one, apparently named Thorn. She's of some notoriety.
I see.
He surrendered. He surrendered and said that if he survives it out of this, he would like to join the military.
You can ask Evo. He sent us looking for this horse.
Iron Mane. Yes,
That's right.
and you see the guards actually recognize this horse. Fine steed, he's been returned. And your friends, and you see this guy just shakes his head. All dead. They're all dead. Except Thorn, she got away. Very well. We'll take custody of. What are your names?
I'm Sir Venric Truestill.
Brother Bertram.
Kadrak.
And this is my squire, Clay.
What of you, little one?
Kepri.
Very well. You see he takes note of each name. We'll let the Lord Commander know. He may want to speak with you. Where are you staying?
The Boar and Shield.
Excellent.
The
Good
Lord
good work.
He should also know the smugglers, their boat is coming in 3 days. So
Coming where in 3 days?
he was going to take this horse. They're meeting by the South River Road on the Weald side of the river.
Oh, are they really? Good to know. Maybe we'll set up a little surprise for them. Well done, I must say. Does your group have a name?
The Aegis.
Aegis. Very, very good. Well, enjoy the rest of the feast. It's still going.
I will.
And how?
You guys, if we can, just take 5.
Absolutely.
So, having made your way back to Riverwatch and turned your prisoner over to the guards, what does my party wish to do?
I head towards the stables.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'll go with them.
Iron Mane in tow. Is everyone going then?
Yep.
Okay.
Probably a good idea if we all stick together from here on out because it should be coming for us.
Smart.
All right. You all head through the fortress and out the postern gate, out past the tourney fields and to the stables. And as you come walking up, you can see the stable boys, the stable hands. Look! Sir, Master Ebel, it's Iron Mane. And he comes out. He goes, "By the light as I live and breathe, I can't believe you did it." And he kind of walks up to Iron Mane, who wickers at him, and he holds his hand forward, and the horse nudges it. Seems like he's taken rather well to you, Sir Venric.
Yes.
Oh,
We hit it off.
Is that a fact?
well, I'm stunned. I mean, you said you'd do it, and I don't know why I ever would have doubted you. Let's bring him on in the stables.
All right.
And you take Iron Mane, goes in easily again. You notice the other horses wicker at him, and he kind of just barely makes a sound, goes on in. As soon as you open the gate to his stall, he just goes in, begins contentedly munching oats. He calls one of his, you can tell it's one of his long-term guys. It's not a stable boy. It's like an older stable hand. Looks like he's in his probably mid-30s. He's like, "Brush down, full oats, lock this stall tonight." And he's like, "Yes, sir. We keep it locked from now on." He turns. He's like, "Please come into my office, if all of you."
All right. Follow.
Okay, you guys follow in, and it's a pretty small space. A couple of you have to stand, like kind of one in the doorway, one out in the hall a little bit. But he goes in. He goes, "Here." He goes, "I've got the deed." And he kind of unrolls this scroll, and it's got Iron Mane's lineage. And those of you, which is all of you, actually except Venric, because as I'm looking, the dwarves don't really care anything about, horse pedigrees. Bertram doesn't know anything about horses, nor does Kepri. But Venric, you're pretty impressed by this horse's lineage. It's almost as old as yours.
An impressive steed. You weren't
Yes.
speaking falsely.
No. And look, here's a contract that I've ready and prepared. And he unrolls another scroll. He says, "I will sign here, and if you'll sign here," and it all the terms are there, that you will ride the horse during the tourney, and that following that, he will have rights to breed him for an entire breeding season, which will be spring into summer, and then you can return for Iron Mane at the end of summer, or anytime at the end after summer. And he says, but yes, this is, obviously this is your steed, and I will have this all. I'll take it to the Inner Bailey tomorrow, and have a scribe. Essentially, well, actually, at some point, they'll no doubt want to see you as well. Actually, it might be better. Maybe tomorrow after the tournament, we could just both go and sign it. I don't know how busy you are on the morrow.
A few competitions tomorrow, but now that we've found Iron Mane, we're pretty much just here to enjoy the tourney as of right now. So, and I'll sign the document.
Very well. And he does the same, and he rolls it up and puts a leather cord around it. As I say, I'll take this. I heard you say you're staying at the Boar and Shield?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, I will, perhaps tomorrow evening, when the events of the tourney tomorrow are done, but before the Inner Bailey is closed for business, I could meet you and we could go on and get this all handled.
Okay. That's
Very
what
well.
we'll do.
He says, I have to know, did the smugglers that took him, did they get away? Are they all dead?
Except they're all dead except for two of them. One was just a standard bandit. He's with the guards now, awaiting what will happen with him. And their leader got away. I believe her name was Thorn, kind of a notorious thief. She's out here somewhere.
See.
Probably on her
I'm
way
going to
back
keep.
South Coast.
Oh, I see. Well, hopefully, I'm going to keep a guard. I'm going to double the guard that I keep in the stables, and I'm going to stay up myself. He looks just ecstatic. He looks so happy, Venric. And you realize, as much money as this horse is worth, especially if you do well, like he told you in the tourney, he'll be able. The breeding rights alone are going to make him a ton of money. But he says, I'll let you get to it, and I will provide the barding as well. I had a set commissioned in case, I was offered a great sum, and then I could make extra. It's barding that fits Iron Mane perfectly.
Oh, I appreciate that, my friend.
Indeed, I appreciate the return of our horse. Soon to be just your horse.
Yes, not for some time, and I'm sure he'll sire many sons before then.
Yes, he will truly, he's a gold mine, that horse. But I will let you on about your business, my friend. And he kind of bows. And thank you, all of you.
You are welcome. It was good doing business with you. I'll extend a hand.
Yes, and you as well. And he just goes, you see he's going in the stall, talking low and soft. Iron Man, good boy. You're home now. And as he goes in there and talks, you guys make your way out of the stables.
All right. Well, what do you say we head back towards the festivities and enjoy some food and ale?
Good idea to me.
Yes.
Turkey leg sounds good.
I want to see what else they have besides turkey.
All right. Are you guys going back to the inn? Are you just wandering through the place looking for food?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
kind of
kinda-
wander and see the sights a little bit.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And as you do, you make your way. Let me get myself off the screen. You can see there are food vendors. You can see there's all manner. There are acrobats and jugglers. Sword swallowers, fire eaters, just dancers. There's all kinds of just entertainers moving about. There are bards playing songs through the crowd. There's different. Whereas you have your main two inns in the town or inside the fortress proper, you also have little impromptu open air tents that have no sidewalls but just the top, and people are gathered there beer tents and things where people are drinking and eating, and bards are playing and people are dancing. There's just all manner of merriment going on.
Soak it in, and Kepri sort of runs from thing to thing. Cadric, look! And
he just kind of clumps along, not really getting a lot of the customs and things like that, and also not getting a lot of the fascination.
Right. And but you dutifully shadow Kepri as she's looking. At one point, Kepri, you haven't seen one since you were a child in the capital, but there's a booth where they have puppets doing a play, and it's a play about the part that you watch about it is basically it's a fiction that's set against a war. Basically the blue and white troops of Cerulia battling against the black and red troops of Vost, but there's also a maiden and a knight that fall in love during the play and stuff. And Cadrak, you get about partway through the middle act, and Kepri's like, "Ooh, over here," and she runs off, and and again that seems to be the theme for the evening. Is there anything in particular that anyone in the party is wishing to do, other than again enjoy the randomness of the tourney of this last night before it begins in earnest?
After about an hour of checking the sites, I'll just let everyone know I would like to visit the temple.
Want
Good.
us to
Yes.
go with you?
If you wish, yes. If not, I will go on my own. But I'd like to see.
Should probably stick together. Just not knowing what happened with Thorn. She could be anywhere.
I mean, okay. That sounds fun. I'll stick with Kippy.
Okay.
So you're staying together, or you're splitting into two groups?
Yeah, we're sticking with it.
Okay. All right. After a little over an hour, again, the sun's starting to go down. You make your way through you can see the lighters are out, and they're getting the lanterns going and stuff. You make your way to the temple, which is, as you can see there, is 10 on the map. And as you enter, Bertram, just as you're walking in, you notice there's the stained glass. It catches your eye, and you can see there's a sign. It says the Church of the New Dawn. And when you look for the familiar blue and white, but you instead see the red and white. And stepping in, as it kind of like, you're like, what's going on? And you can see a group within, kind of standing all near the altar at the far end of the church. It's a pretty big church, but in the nave you can see a man that looks like this, a handsome young priest, in the robes of a red light swarm, and he is kind of arguing his case. And he says, "Well, what you don't understand is what we're not saying is that the blue light sworn are wrong, or they're fully. We're just simply saying that they're rather hidebound in their approach, and it's not something that we're still brethren. Of course, you must understand this." And answering him is the familiar figure of Fianna Lorne. "I think you're in error, and I think that clearly you haven't thought this completely through, Exemplar. And if you stop and consider, there is nothing that you are doing that we have not already done. And Father Gedwin, I need hear no tales of Father Gedwin. I've heard of Father Gedwin all my life, the entire time I was an acolyte. He has done his part, yes. But were he more watchful, were he more proactive, the evils of the valley would simply not be what they are now."
I step up right next to Fianna.
You say anything, or do you get her attention, or?
No, I just loom next to her and I say, "Father Gedwin has done all that can be done."
And Fianna turns, Bertram! And she kind of like just throws herself at you in a big hug that, it's like clearly she's very glad to see you. "I can't believe you're here."
The Tourney.
"Oh, Sir Venric." And she kind of turns and goes over to shake Venric's hand.
Well, sister.
"Thank you. It's good to see you. Where's Aylwin? Where's Sullivan?" And I'm sorry. I am Sister Fianna Lorne. And she holds a hand out to Kepri.
Oh, nice to meet you. We met your father. That's right.
"Oh, you've been to Ruven then?"
We did.
Just before here.
Very nice.
Oh.
Nice to meet your parents.
That is wonderful. And you are Master Dwarf?
Name's Cadric. Nice to meet you.
It's so good to meet you. And about that time, you hear, "Yes, well, if Father Gedwin had done all that could be done, then we wouldn't be..." And at this point, Fianna just turns and she says, "You know what? I have no further time for debate tonight. Forgive my manners. I should introduce you all." And she turns back to face this cleric. She said, "Yes, I should make introductions. Bertram, this is Exemplar Valen Ward. He is the leader of the Church of the New Dawn here. This is the Temple of the New Dawn. We welcome all Lightsworn, both blue and red, Brother Bertram. Pleased to meet you." And he holds a hand out.
"Pleased to meet a brother in the light." And I'll extend my hand.
He shakes your hand. It's a firm grasp. "I have, of course, heard of you. You are Father Gedwin's right hand. I meant no disrespect." I simply feel that, and Fiona says, yes, we know how you feel. These are friends of mine, and I'm sure they've had a long journey. I would like to catch up with them. We can continue this exemplar award, should you wish. We can continue this at a later time. I would be more than willing to come back, and I thank you for your hospitality here. She kind of turns back to you and she smiles at all of you, but especially at Bertram. She seems just very overjoyed to see familiar faces and friends and her old friend, Brother Bertram. And so I think I need to get my evening meal. Perhaps we could go get some food. And he his stern face kind of softens as she turns away, and he says, "Of course, Sister Fiona." And you see something in his eyes that is a little less brotherly as he, pats her shoulder in goodbye.
A great idea. Let us get food. And I will kind of just usher her out of there.
And she goes along with you. She's very happy, to go with you. And as you step out into the street, Fiona just grins at you all. She goes, "Oh, thank you for saving me from that conversation. That had been going on for over an hour, let me tell you."
By the light, what hogwash?
Well, he is an exemplar, and he is the leader of the temple. We must respect him. I don't know what you know of the Red Light Sworn, Bertram. This is some of my first contact that I've had. They're new to the valley.
I don't know much of him, but I didn't like when he was talking about Father Gedwin. And what need is there of a new church of the new dawn? We serve the light and all, deities of the light. Why? I don't know. It just seems foreign to the teachings that we were taught.
Yes, it certainly does. And, I asked around. I've gotten to know Lady Asara Navarre fairly well since I've been here. As you know, this is where I was to end my journey and head back. She has insisted I stay through the tourney before I return. But having talked to her a little bit, I know that neither she nor her husband, Sir William Navarre, are great fans of Exemplar Ward. I don't know what you know, but the Lord Commander, he's ridden into battle with Father Gedwin before. And I don't know how close they are, but he certainly respects him. And he told me out of his own mouth that Father Gedwin is the greatest cleric, greatest priest he's ever known. He believes the greatest the valley has ever known. At any rate, there has been some verbal clashing, but I do think that Exemplar Ward is a good man. He simply, from what Lady Asara has told me, as he came up through the ranks, he always chafed at the legend of Father Gedwin. And when the new doctrines of the Red Light Sworn began to be bandied about, apparently he was enamored and sought what he calls a deeper truth, what I call something else. But please, let's talk no more of religion. I'd love to hear all about your travels, what you've been doing, what you've been seeing. And with that, we'll call it.